Alright, well, we're back in the shop with the SkiDoo here. We had to wait on the customer to get me some money for parts, but we've got everything coming in the mail, so I'm going to start getting these jugs off from here. There is, I'll show you before we get busy here, 2 manifolds down in there for the carbs. Those have an H6, 2 each. And also when I was rooting around in here, I found what I'm thinking is the reason that that cylinder went kaputs on us is because right here is a broken oil injection line, and it goes directly over to that far cylinder. So I put my money on that had been leaking, blew that cylinder up. Back to the task at hand. And then we also have some manifold bolts on the exhaust manifold. I checked, those are also an H6. So let's dig into this. Yeah, see, you can't see nothing now. Let me see if I can change the angle. Okay. Now, I think I need to remove that boot before we can do anything. So I'm going to grab a screwdriver real quick here. Okay. I think I'm just going to pull one of these. I ordered some used boots off of eBay because the other one, on top of that oil line being split, the boot was, if you remember from the first video, was cracked and somebody electrical taped it. That's why I wasn't too worried about being rough on this boot. We got some new ones coming. Although this one doesn't seem split, I think it'd be fine. One out. Not that you can see it, damn it. Okay. So I've got that off now. And now I just gotta get this line off from here. I'm gonna have to get a pair of pliers here. You want some? There we go. One off. Okay. One more off. We got our pliers here for this clamp. Okay. see if this cover will come free. Okay, at least on that side. Let's see here. Okay, there's a bolt in the cover. Let's see. It's not much here. What do you do? I'm trying to get around. Let's try it. Let's see what you get. Okay. Now let's see what here. I'll try to do it for a time. I'll do it. We'll go over here. Yeah, that's right. There we go. All right. Okay. That's what I was trying to get out right there, this cover. Okay. And this bolt goes through it. Right here. I'm just going to do it like, well, no. I'm just going to throw it down here where I've got some other ones. And slide that right there. Well, there we go. Now we can see this side of the jugs. Alright, now we gotta do the exhaust side. What we're gonna need, I dropped it, H6 in the short. I'm gonna get down on my knee. Try to get you guys in here at what I'm doing. Okay. Well, let's remove this exhaust pipe, it's in my way. Oh, that was easy. The spring already came off. There we go. So I'm not really going to be able to get you up in there, but that's where it's at. It looks like it's coming right out. It's good. Now obviously a lot of this would be a lot easier if I just took the engine out of the machine, and maybe I should have, but I know that I don't need to, so I just didn't. And now I dropped my socket. I gotta get a magnet. Oh, I dropped my socket again. Gosh darn it. Well, here, let's do this. Frustrating around this camera mount and trying to get in there. So I'm going to show you what we got going on. We got down in there are the bolts that attach this manifold to the jugs. I'm going to get those out and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I took the chest mount off. I put you on the tripod. I was getting frustrated. I couldn't get to the other two bolts that are down here for this manifold. So I ended up having to take the starter out, which was 3 bolts extra. But that enabled me to get down there. I've got this out of there. I've got our pry bar and I've got some rags. We're going to try and wiggle these cylinders up. Wait, I'm also going to grab a Sharpie and mark them. Okay. So we got left and right. Okay, I'm going to start with the furthest one, the bad one. I've got this rag ready to sneak underneath into the crankcase. Oh, there she was. It was that easy. Okay. Just like so. Up and down feels fine. Side to side is normal. That's good. Good news. Okay. We're going to get a rag down this crank so we don't drop any pins or nothing down in there. Okay. Now let's do the next one. Just like that. Now we are going to have to try to spin this piston down though. Just like that. That way we have room for the towel underneath this one. Okay. And there's that one. That one also feels good. I don't feel any excessive play. Okay, that's all buttoned up. I'll take these jugs over to the bench and I'll get you set up on the tripod there. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, we're back on the bench with the cylinders, the left, the right. If you remember, our right one was the one that was fine, made good compression, wasn't blown up. It looks pretty good. We're going to give it a hone anyways, but no issues there. This is the one those rings detonated. And while you can see some grooving, I can't catch my fingernail in any of it, which is really good. No, I can't catch my fingernail and nothing in there. So that's really good. We're going to be able to hone this out and make it fresh for the new pistons. I'm assuming the new top end gasket set will come with new O-rings to put in there. I've got the drill right here. I've got some oil. We might as well just get right to it. Let me grab another rag to set down, maybe an old t-shirt, and we'll start honing these. So this is two-stroke oil, same stuff we conventional, not synthetic. Okay, so here we've got our cylinder honed. I'm gonna pour a little oil right in here. Pour a little bit right on here. Just get messy. Best way to do it. Maybe I should be wearing gloves, but Not bad already. But we'll give her another go. Maybe I'll pick up the speed a little bit. Okay, let's give it a little wipe. Okay, I'm going to say I'm happy with that. Looks pretty good. We didn't get it all out, but we don't have to. We're just trying to get the hatching in there again. That way the oil has something to grab to the cylinder. You know, I feel a little bit of a groove down here in the bottom of the skirt. Let's go a little bit longer. Alright, let's check that out. A little streak right there if you can see it, but I can barely feel it, and it's down here below the compression area, so it should be good. Yep, I don't think it's big enough to hurt anything. You can barely feel it with your nail, so I think that's going to be good. She's going to run good again, make good compression again. Let's hit this other one. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough for the cylinder that was doing just fine. But it's one of those, while you're in there, you know, and we're putting new piston and ring in this side too. I'm not going to just do a piston and ring on the one side. it was actually cheaper to buy in a pair than to try to just buy one. Okay, very good. I got some cross hatching back in there. There's still a little bit of glazing from the last run, but we don't need to go crazy. This one doesn't have any kind of grooves or anything, so. There is a little bit of surface rust in there, and I think that's just from it sitting. Oh, maybe we go one more time, see if we can get the surface rust out of right here. There. Push it out hard. Okay, well that's better. It's not perfect. There's still little spots. Oh, I missed some of the shit. You know, there's still some surface rust right in there you can see, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. That's going to kind of work its way right in as soon as it gets hot. Okay. Well, I think next we'll pick these O-rings out of here, and then we're going to get a razor blade and get these gaskets off of here. Obviously, with me honing these metal material from the sanding, so I need to take these in and wash them with hot soapy water and then treat the cylinders so they don't surface rust. I've got my pick here. Just kind of get in there, pick at it. Remember, I bought a new top end gasket kit, of course, so it should have new ones in it. And if it doesn't, then we'll get some ordered. So it's best just take these out, whatever you gotta do to get them out. There we go. Okay. So I want to be gentle and precise at the same time, so I don't want to nick this up. Yeah, I'll scrub that when I wash it. Okay, so that is that. That's the right. I need to remark this before it gets too dirty or clean when I wash it. Try black. That one's junk. Aha, I got an idea. Alright, so I don't have letter stamps, that'd be badass, but What I can do, take an old paddle bit you don't care about. Now after I wash it, I'll remember 2 marks means right. One mark means left. Done been marked. A lot of that green superficial residue will wash off when I scrub it. Okay, I think these are ready to go in the house and get a wash, but I think before I do that, I'm going to shut you down and reset you up in the tripod over by the sled, and we will work on getting the pistons off. See you in a sec. Okay, we're back. I've got my assorted picks here. We'll work on getting a piston out. Being a wascally wabbit. She's one. There she's one. There's the first one. Right there. Now we can push the wrist pin out through this side. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we don't have a captured needle bearing, or it came apart. We'll see. Oh, I gotta put these somewhere super safe. Let's see. Here for now. This is why you put the rag, because these needle bearings might just start flying out here. Let's see. Yep. There's a spacer. Couple more needles. Just heard them drop. Not good. Oh, here we go. I got him. You see how carefully I had to sit there and make sure I get every single one of these, and I still think I heard one drop. Okay, I'll just do this. So there's our bad one. Not good. There's the needle bearing I heard drop. Here's another one right here. Okay, now I'm going to very slowly peel this rag back while holding the magnet right here. Oh, there's one. See? Okay. Okay. I'm just running this magnet down here just to make sure that we didn't drop any. Okay, I'm going to change the angle for you so you can watch me get that second one. Now I got you right in there on the dirty mess. So I've done it a little bit differently this time. I put rags right down in there. I didn't want to risk dropping any of those needle bearings down in there now, knowing that they're not captured. And I have the magnet handy right here. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. What am I doing? Duh. So I'm gonna have to get a longer one and go in through the fan, it looks like maybe. I was not thinking. Okay. I hear needle bearings falling. Wonderful. They didn't go in the motor, but they went down in the damn chassis. Okay. Okay. Yep, we are good. Pull this out of there now. I'm going to roll this over a little bit so I can double check. Okay. Very good. I do not believe there's anything down in there. Let's feel this again. That's good. Turn this one up. I do see a little bit of discoloration right here, but there's no grooves or anything, so it should be good. Feels good. Okay, well there we go. We are tore down. I'm going to cover this up while it's apart for now. I believe I retrieved all of the needle bearings that fell, so that worked out good. Well, okay, I guess I'll end this here for the night. We honed the cylinders, we got the pistons off, ready to go. I'm going to go inside and get them washed with some hot soapy water. And next episode, we'll tidy this all up a little bit, and then we're going to have to fight with these needle bearings and get these pistons back on, and we can slip the cylinders on. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, we need to check the gap on the rings, so we'll do that after I wash it. I guess I'll see you then.